Hey guys, I hope you can see me because as you can tell from the last video the camera toppled over. It's not actually a webcam I'm using, I use an actual camera. Oh, my teddy's there. I use an actual camera which is supposed to be HD, which I suspect is probably not though. I thought I'd do a bit of a personal one, not personal as in this is what I'm doing in my life at the moment, but personal as in my thoughts. And I'm a really deep thinker, like I think about everything way too much. But the thing I think about most is probably what happens after we die. And I know it's a really depressing thing to think about, but I'm so interested to see what other people think about it. Because I was brought up Catholic, and I did my communion, my baptism, my confirmation, all that jazz, jazz hands. And yeah, so, and I believed in it so passionately up until about year 10 or year 11 of high school, and then that's when I started really thinking, hey, actually I don't believe any of this jack, and I completely fell out of touch with like faith and religion and God and went completely the other way, much to the dismay of my dad. Now I've kind of accepted that I'm in this stage where I'm too scared to say I'm atheist, because I'm just too scared of there not being anything after life. Like I just spend my life being depressed, so I kind of live in this delusional state where I just accept that there must be something after life. Or maybe we're all just like characters in a computer game. I just don't like religion, and I don't like the idea that you need to go to church every Saturday or Sunday to prove that you believe in God, which I just think is ridiculous. Actually, it's a ridiculous notion. And I just don't approve of it at all. So then that just gets on to life in general, and I just think maybe if we do have one shot at life and we don't come back again, then we're wasting it, because to me life is in 4 stages, right? You go to school, then you work, then you retire, then you die. 4 stages of life basically. We waste them, we really do waste them. I mean, okay, when we're at school we have fun, but then the rest of our lives are probably spent just not having fun, and we're not enjoying and making the most of life. And I know it's easier said than done, and I'm probably the biggest offender, because I said to myself on this gap year, so starting from September, every month I'd do something that made my life worthwhile, like jump out of a plane, or donate, or raise money for charity. I gave up in October. It's very hard to do. It's not as easy as it sounds, but I just don't. I think the biggest thing for me is, and the one I started thinking about it more, is because I work. Now I work. I'm not going to tell you where I work because there's very dodgy people on the internet. But now I work. I just think, just going to work, you kind of give your life to your employer almost, because you spend most of your life at work. So it just seems to me that you're just wasting it by working. And I mean, obviously, some people will have a job that they absolutely adore, and in that case, then perfect scenario, to be honest. But most people, and probably myself included when I'm older, won't be in a job that they actually are thrilled about. So, I don't know, it just gets me onto the whole notion of work. I'm not a very work-orientated person, because I just think there's better things in life to be doing. But then that's a really poor standard of living. So then it comes on to, do you want to sacrifice your time for work? Do you want to sacrifice your time for a better standard of living? But then, if you don't want to work because it's wasting life, then you can't afford to do the things in life that make life worthwhile, because they cost a lot. Are you following me? So, yeah, let me know what you think. What do you think is the meaning of life, if you like? What happens after we go? Do we just rot? And I'd love to hear people's thoughts, because it makes me so deeply unhappy thinking about it and thinking that life could be actually for no reason at all, and that there is actually no meaning to our life. On another side note, completely different, I'm going to be doing a long promised question and answer blog. I will answer any question within reason, so do let me have your questions and I'll answer them. So I do it after the second video and then I completely forgot about it, so I'll do it now. So do send your questions in. I'll use some from last time I asked, and yeah, I'll answer your questions the best I can. I hope everyone's having a good week. I'm ill, as you can probably tell, but yeah, so, and I'm working Saturday, which I'm not keen about, because I hate working on a Saturday. It's just like the world's worst thing ever to do, in my opinion. Oh my god, again, I'm giving my life to my work, working on a Saturday. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I know this has probably been the worst blog I've ever done, because it's just me going on a rant about something say my thoughts out loud if you like. But yeah, I hope it kind of made sense. Thanks for sticking with it, and talk soon.